welcome to this reading. Today we are going to see which messages, which guidance, spirit and your guides have for you. If you felt drawn to this reading, then it's possible that here hides a message for you. So let's go ahead with a little bit of cleansing of these decks that I'm going to use. Let's see if I can light this up. Okay. I can already tell there is a very peaceful, almost dreamy energy around here, and I want to see with which messages Spirit has for you. I'm going to begin with this little deck here. Oh, this card wanted to stay, okay. So let's see. Try to relax, to open your mind, to open your heart, which are the same thing, and try to be centered. This is a general reading, so not all messages are meant for you. So we have money. This is good. Money. Really nice. It also makes me think about inheritance, maybe with this jewelry here. So maybe it has to do with family. Let's see this card. We have nourishment with the antelope and wet. This is, I think, number 45, but I'm not sure. That's nice. This talks also to me about abundance in some way, because wet, you know, it's really flexible. We can use it for many things. It's nourishing. So it might talk about flexibility, abundance, being prosperous too. Then let's do some other cards from this. Whoa, that dropped. Okay. Whoa, that's many cards. Okay. I might need to do some space. Okay. So let's see what we have here for you. Let's see this card. We have the deer and hoot. Healing. Interesting. Wow. We have two horned animals here, so that gives very grounding energy, very earthly energy. So it has to do with your material world in general, with your body, with your abundance, finances, home, and so on. And I feel like you know, these two animals are looking to the right for the healing and to the left from the antelope. And in the center we have money. That's interesting. That's almost like an energy of guardians. So the deer and the antelope are guarding your abundance in some way. And through that, or better, through nourishment and through healing. So really, I would say try to look after yourself, because it's through that process of looking after yourself, of healing and taking care of your body, of your material world in general, that you can really access your abundance. So we have the eel and iris with safety. Yeah. Again, this energy of protection, because the eel, if I'm not wrong, is like as electricity in its body, and this is a very strong boundary. So that might be something. Yeah, healing wounds with the badger and ginkgo. Yeah, really take care of yourself. Try to look after yourself. Try to do some shadow work to heal your wounds, and really introspect and take your time to look after yourself, because the abundance that's yours, that's destined almost with this energy of inheritance that I got in the beginning, it's guarded, it's safe. You don't need to rush, you don't need to worry, you just need to look after yourself and heal. We have peace with the otter and the cat tail. That's really that's really cute. That's an happy energy. That's a really light energy, I feel. So releasing some burdens and being able to enjoy life. Yeah, nourishment, peace. Let's see the last card, and we have the throat and the lily of the valley with purification. Yeah. So really much water and earth energy, very nourishing and grounding energy, very cleansing. Yeah, this is big time healing. This is really an invitation to look after yourself, to almost retreat and heal, and know that you are protected, that your path is protected, your abundance is protected, and really begin to enjoy life again. Take care of yourself, purify yourself, make healthy choices for yourself, enjoy what you have, enjoy the peace, enjoy the tranquility inside of you. That's it. Let's see this deck. What other messages Spirit wants to add? This one, let's see. We have affection with the sorrel. Affection. Yeah, this gives very much self-esteem to me with the mirror here. Acceptance. Accept yourself as you are, in the place that you are. And really, yeah, Taurus, so grounding again, very grounding energy. With this very deep green, I get also nourishment energy, cleansing energy. So self-esteem, cleansing, acceptance. Sink into your body almost. Try to feel safe and feel at ease in your body. Love your body, nourish your body, accept your body, and be happy with it. Because we are all on a journey. If we don't love our body now, we will never love it. It will never heal. This one. Oops. We have protection. Wow. Look, with the eel, we add safety, and now we have protection with the onion. That's nice. Protection. And with the number 9 here, I noticed. Number 9 is about an ending, closing a cycle, precisely, closing a cycle. And I feel you are protected through the healing, because you know onions make you cry because they purify in some way. In some cultures they are also used for when someone has the flu, so it's a really purifying vegetable. Yeah, I feel that you are protected through your healing. You are protected through this process. You don't have to fear anything. You are a safe place for yourself. That's what I'm getting. Be a safe place for yourself. Make space for yourself, for your healing, for your wounds. Protect yourself through boundaries and know that you are protected also. Your guides and spirit are protecting you. Now, let's take some archetypes card. Let's see. It's a little bit difficult to... Oh, okay. Let's see. We have Aletheia. So, with Aletheia, this is basically the card of truth. So, this is really important. They are saying this is important. This is the central thing about this. The key, the convergence point. That's it. It's being able. It's... Oh, okay. I'm getting a really clear message. It's creating a space inside yourself, inside your body, where you feel safe enough to see the things as they are. And this is really the healing process in itself, because when we heal, it's not like retreating from what hurt us. It's being able to see clearly why what happened. And in many cases, it also has to do with ourselves. And I think that the healing lays in that, lays in being able to see our own blind spots. Because in the end, we are the creators of our reality. We can make choices. We can make different choices. And we have our power. It's about power also. And I'm not excusing in any way bad things that people did to you. That's their karma. That's their responsibility. They used their free will, they did that. But it's to remember that you also have free will. You also have that power to make choices for yourself. And it's an invitation to see where you didn't do the best choices for yourself. And sometimes that's very hard to do. That's very hard. And, you know, healing and exiting situations that are not good for you and so on comes in phases. So in the beginning, it's completely healthy and normal and right to be just almost furious and hurt and refusing totally to look inside. You just want to distance yourself from the situation and see the response, see the behavior that hurt you and condemn it. And that's right. That's true. That's right. That's completely okay. That's healthy. But we also need to take our power back at some point. That's the thing. That's the thing that... And to do that, you need to feel safe. You need to feel that the thing that hurt you, that can't hurt you anymore. So really, you did a great job. I feel like you left a really toxic and negative situation for yourself, where you were maybe manipulated, maybe surely hurt very much. And you did that. And now it's time to really take your time, retreat, and create the safe space where you can do this, where you can look at the entirety of the thing to make the best choices for yourself in the future. Okay? where your free will arrives, then you will do the best choices for yourself. That's what I'm feeling. So let's do some tarot cards. Let's see. Oh, okay, this wants to come out. What's that? That's the those are my German cards. So this is the Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's a really positive card. This is a card of complete joy, complete satisfaction, fulfillment, love. It's one of the most positive cards. So yeah, it's also family. It's also a totally fulfilling life, I feel. That's the end point here with abundance. So let's see. Maybe this one. We have this is the Knight of Coins. And it came in the reverse. So really take your time. That's what I'm feeling. Take your time to go through this process. Don't rush things. Things will arrive. Stay grounded. Stay very much grounded. And this process will take its time. You cannot rush through healing. And healing is always a process that takes time, and it doesn't really end. It's a lifetime process, I feel. And you get better at it. You get better. You can live in the process. In the beginning, it's really hard, but it gets better. And you have to remember, be gentle with yourself. Be understanding with yourself. Be that safe place that you never had for yourself. This is, yeah, I'm laughing because in German, this doesn't mean what you think. And yeah, this is the, oh my God, wait. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. This is energy coming back to you. I feel this is energy coming back to you when you do this healing, when you do this process, when you take your time, when you go slow, when you accept the process and you don't build expectation about how the process must go, then your energy will come back to you. Your creativity, your ability to create, to manifest will come back to you in a very powerful way here with the Ace of Wands. And you know, when you go through that, you heal, you create this safe space, and you finally see the truth. You finally heal, because I feel like this is the real healing, being able to see the truth and go on with an expanded frequency, a frequency that can have in it many perspectives, a bigger perspectives. You are grown. This is growing, literally. And this process will bring you abundance, satisfaction, joy, complete joy, and new energy. Like you now have almost like a fresh start, a clearer start about what you want to create for yourself, what's right for yourself, and so on. And let's see, maybe this card. So this is the Eight of Swords. You might feel a little bit trapped right now. You might feel like you don't know where you need to go. Maybe I felt that you just took some strong decision about your life. It might have to do with some boundaries that you put in place, but now you don't really know what you're going to do because you never did that. That's the first time that you choose yourself almost. And that's new for you. So it's a little bit like you feel a little bit lost, maybe a little bit trapped, like your identity, your ego, it's confused. Like, what am I if I'm not that thing that I just left? And you don't really know where to go. I feel like that. But you need to know, create the safe space, because the Eight of Swords, it's about being trapped, but the trap is our own mind. These words are about mind, about thinking, about beliefs, and so on. So release the ego. So release that part of you that put you in that situation in the first place. And I think that this has to do with the healing process, seeing the truth. You see, here is blinded. You need to see the truth. And when you see the truth, you realize, I was never trapped. I was never really trapped. The power, I take back my power here with the Ace of Wands. I take back my power because I see the truth. I see that I have choice, that I have free will. And you already did that to some extent. You already choose yourself. But the healing process goes deeper than that. It's really implanting in your mind that you have power, you have free will, your power is in yourself. So the Nine of Cups, that's healing. That's literally, I feel like this is total satisfaction. You worked hard, you healed, and now you are really, it's the opposite of that. You go from this to this, through healing, through taking back your power in a very almost subconscious way. You realize the power. I always had the power. I always had the power, because when we believe that we are trapped, that we can't do anything, we basically give it away. Yeah. So, interesting. Yeah, take your time for healing. Be a safe place. See your blind spots. Take your power back. Go slow, don't rush things, and abundance, satisfaction, healing will come. Know that you are protected. Know that you are safe. I want to take some more cards from this little deck here. This one really wanted to pop up. We have marriage. Wow, that's really nice. Marriage. Interesting. Interesting. I feel maybe you oh my god. So this is a general reading, so maybe that's true for some of you, but I feel like maybe you left a marriage. You left someone on the day of the marriage. That could be what you did here. Or maybe you want to marry. Maybe you want to marry, want to get married. Marriage is also about, union of two parts, two opposites that together they build balance. We have this priest here. The priest always makes me think about the Hierophant in the Tarot. So its structure is, yes, sacred union. It's also sacred knowledge in some way. So this bell, I was looking to the little box of this deck, and I was looking at this is Cancer, I think, and it made me think about the yin and the yang while I was talking. I was looking at it, so maybe really this energy about bringing balance. Yeah, I get that now. Sorry. See here? The white and the black. The white, the bright, is it called? I'm not sure. And the black in here. And we also have the purple here. So it's, that's funny. So it's really about bringing balance, bringing the truth. No, Aletheia is truth. It's seeing all the parts and bringing them into balance. This is the card of shadow work. Really shadow work. It's a marriage between your dark sides and your light side. And yeah, this is healing, is shadow work. And this expands your capabilities. This expands you. This entraps you. This frees you. yeah, that's it. That's the energy. That's beautiful. That's really telling. So let's see. I feel like something else needs to come out, but I'm not sure about which deck I should use. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. It's like I'm forgetting a deck. I'm forgetting something. Are you forgetting something? Maybe you're forgetting something. Maybe something that has to do with the past, with maybe you think that the experience that you just left has to do with that experience alone, but in reality, its roots go even deeper, something you experienced earlier. So we have grounding. Grounding again. I think that the questions that you have, the answers to the questions that you have, can be found through meditation. 5, the sun, the moon, again balance, divination with the tarot cards, the sun again. Interesting. So, grounding, potato, meditation, nourishing with the potato. They use that as a food, universal food during war. So yeah, Virgo energy, take care of yourself, be grounded. And the 5 is about change, positive change. The 5th house is about fun, pleasure, living life to the fullest, taking back your joy with the otter here, with the otter energy here. So enjoy life. Enjoy life knowing that you are safe. Again, this message here. And I was talking about the problem having deeper roots. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, they are showing me an image of a coin, a golden coin being under the earth, being, how do we say that? Like a treasure under earth. And you have to really, really dive into that. You have to search into the underground. That's the word. Go into the underground and search for it, because it's hidden in depth under the earth. So all this process is about creating enough safety inside of you, enough balance inside of you, break beliefs, break the schemes that hurt you, basically, take your power back. And to do that, you really need to go deep, to go inside, to search, to scavenge a bit, to find the abundance, your gold coin inside of you. Yeah, if that makes any sense, maybe something in your childhood, maybe something that has to do with your roots. But remember to enjoy life. You know, when we heal, sometimes we can trick ourselves into thinking that we aren't in a good enough space. Also, postponing, procrastinating things that we want to do, we feel very passionate about. But remember that healing, it's a process. Healing, it's a process that takes time, and you really need to find that space where you can feel satisfied, where you can feel fulfilled, and where you can have happiness also while you are healing, because healing is a lifelong process. If you wait for complete healing, you will never feel happy, basically. So consider that, I would say. This one, we have the village. Yeah, this has to do with your roots, with where you grew up. And I just heard the place where we grew up, it can be very sweet and lovely and bittersweet, because that's the place where we come from. That's our roots. We are linked to that place. in some way or another. And it can be bittersweet because, you know, family and so on can be very triggering, can be the main cause of trauma because we are so close and we are so dependent on them. So try to, yeah, I take this as a confirmation that your healing has to do with your roots, with your family, with the place you came from. Where are you from? Where are you from? The village. This mountain here and the sun or something behind the mountain. You need to overcome some trauma, some wounds that has to do with your roots, with the place you came from. And you know, this mountain here, it's black from this perspective, but from this one over the mountain is not black. It's probably in light with all this sun, this color. So it's also changing perspective about the place you came from, healing that. And healing, it's never about discharging an experience, discharging the bad for the good. It's about incorporating them in balance. Yeah, maybe you will marry someone from your native place, but if you don't heal that, if you don't heal the trigger behind that, you will never meet in this lifetime. Or yeah, maybe this is a really big block for you. Working with the root chakra, with feeling safe. It came up very strongly here. I feel that. Go back to your roots. Remember where you came from. This could also be very back in time. Maybe also other lifetimes or some ancestors. Yeah. Heal your roots. So, to summarize this message, it's a really beautiful message. I feel like you did a big choice about assessing your boundaries, living a situation. Let's see. This is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, it's about being dissatisfied. It's about living. Yeah, it's about living. It's about an ending. It's about leaving something behind. Yeah, you feel grief, maybe you feel with this energy I talked about earlier, about you don't know what to do because you never knew anything different than that, but you did assess that boundaries, you did take that choice. That was very brave of you. That was very strong. And I have faith that that choice was brought to you by your higher self and your guides. They pushed you they pushed you because you are protected. That was fated. That experience was fated. And you did the choice. That was beautiful. You took back your power. It was like an explosion almost of your power. Maybe you didn't even see that coming. You didn't believe that you were able to do that, but you did that. You left something. You feel a little bit scattered, a little bit not sure what's coming next, but take your time to ground. I would say if you left a relationship here, could be with the 5 of Cups, take your time to be alone. Take your time to be in hermit mode. Yeah. Maybe. I feel like you might have poured a lot of energies in that situation that you left. You are grieving because it was that was very hurtful. You believed in that. I feel like you really believed in that. You poured a lot of energy in the situation and it disappointed you very much. And in the end, you are very bitter because you believed in the potentiality of that situation. And you don't feel like you did the right choice in a sense, because you don't feel good. It's you did the right choice by living that. It's clear. But it might feel like it's not a win. It might feel like it's not a win. I feel like all the parties involved got hurt in some way. They hurt themselves. You hurt yourselves, maybe. Yeah. So I really feel for you. I understand that. But you need to know, you are really, really protected. You are protected. And now you need to take your time to heal. You need to take your time to face yourself and face your roots. And very good things await for you with abundance, with peace, with, I don't remember even all the positive cards that we became. Yeah, here with the 10 of Cups. I mean, come on. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. That's really positive. That's happiness. That's real happiness, real fulfillment. You go from this to this. So, whoever you are, I really feel for you. I know it has been hard. I know you don't feel safe. I know you don't know where to go, but trust that you will come to this. Trust in yourself. Take back your power through healing, through creating this safe space for you, through seeing the truth without fear, because you are safe. You are a safe space and you are really protected. Okay? And remember that your roots, I'm doing a mess here, your roots are part of you. Honor them. See all the sides of your roots. You could find the treasure in the roots. That's the final message. Yeah, I feel like it. This was the message. I know I did a mess. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you for being here. I really, really hope that this reading helped you in some way. And I'm sending you all the love and the peace. Please be safe. And remember to be happy. Always. Try to be happy in any situation. And I don't mean it like in a toxic way, but we can always find something to be grateful for in every situation. That's a good medicine, I think. So, anyway, I wish you all the best and goodbye.